A dark room, long corridors. You dropped off the brown file by the counter, ashamed because you know that they know you had the encounter. Your heart skipped more than one beat, see now there were two beats. A new heart and a new spirit within. There was life in you. Shining tiles to see your reflection, but it was blurred to you. Loud baby cries, blissful smile from the mother, playful attention from the next patient. Loud echo voices calling up names of patients. Patiently waiting for yours to be called, but you became impatient. Awaiting to come full term so you can abolish what felt to be alive inside of you. Awaiting to cut off the umbilical cord that connects the lives of two. Because you could not let the life inside of you swallow what you eat, but to die from your pleasures that you screamed out. An hour into a waiting room, you decided to lift your head up, only to be confronted by this beautiful dark-skinned girl. Her face was painted with fear, disappointment, so you imagine hallucination followed you. You smiled passionately at her, but she completely shuttered you out. You smiled even more, but she refused to ease your conscience. On the third time, she turned. I felt your pain. I was there before you cut me off. Little did I know that I wasn't going to blossom. Our season to harvest was never designed to exist. I had my imprisoned hands wrapped around your intestines like a creature in its enclosure. I was there screaming for a breath of life, but you were too quick to dismiss my future before you could even see me dream about it in your arms. But hey, it's a baby, what does she know, right? Keep convincing yourself about what's right. Mommy, what if she was sent to shift your views and prevent you from eating from the forbidden tree? But like Eve, took a bite of deception, you swallowed the pill and poured me with water, but not to nourish me. Just know, like how the rain pours on an old roof, that's how I would have sounded like every time I cry. But fortunately for you, you got rid of me, so you would never have to hear a drop of that sound. I was going to be your rainbow. Naked you felt, like an x-ray scanning a baby you wished to terminate after you detected how old it is. After you felt changes in your precious body, after you didn't bleed for 4 days, after you got a glimpse of how I looked on screen when I waited to see how beautiful you looked like. But baby, I waited there with the thoughts of how immoral I have become, because it was my body, my decision, my life. Hey, it's a life too that you two made. Somebody gave you a life too. Think about that too. It's not just you, it's the two of you. The two of you, a carbon copy of this blueprint to one day walk in your footprints. Mommy, I was silenced. I couldn't defend myself. Not even the connections that I felt in your womb could defend me. Truthfully speaking, let me not candy cover the truth, but speak the truth until the truth hurts. You disgust me. How could you? But baby, I still exhaust my train of thoughts with the thoughts of you. With the thoughts of how I will avoid every mirror and sunshine. The same way you didn't get the opportunity to see your eyes and shine. I fear the emotions I will encounter. Because every time I have the ability to see myself, to see my reflection, I will see yours too. To see my face and I would see you how you would have looked like, that would kill me too. But then again, I felt the storms and rages when you left. Scratching my uterus walls with your fingernails, my vagina bled your funeral tears. I vomited out your whispers, your cries, any sound that would have came out of your mouth. I'm so sorry that I never told anyone about the cemetery that grew inside my womb. I'm sorry I never invited anyone to the memorial service of your dying dreams. Nothing about the graveyard where I buried you was said. I am so sorry. I'm sorry that my womb had to become a tomb, bearing the dreams that can never exist, a future that can never come to live. I'm sorry.